Okay, are you ready to learn the books of the Old Testament in a way that you'll never forget? Okay, I've got this way that I've learned and I want to share it with you. The books of the Old Testament. Here we go. What do we have first? We have Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Geland. God's eternal land. That's the way I remember it. G is God's, E is eternal, LND is obviously land. So God's eternal land, right? What else do we have? Well, JJR. What does that stand for? Joshua judges Ruth. And from Ruth comes the truth. You know that Ruth is the mother of Jesus? Yeah, she's in the lineage of Jesus. So there you go. JJR's next. Don't forget Ruth's importance. She's in the lineage of Jesus, so that's why from Ruth comes the truth. So Joshua judges Ruth, and from Ruth comes the truth. What else do we have? We have SKC, the kings that no longer be. SKC, Samuel King's Chronicles. There's 2 books each, but this is the easiest way to remember it. There are 2 books of Samuel, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. What do these books have in common? The kings. Samuel is the prophet that anoints the very first king. So Joshua judges Ruth, and from Ruth comes the truth. SKC are the kings that no longer be. Why do I say no longer be? Well, because at the end of Chronicles, they go into captivity into Babylon. Jerusalem is destroyed. The city is burned. It's over. No more kings. Hence, SKC, the kings that no longer be. What's next? Well, we have ENE, to rebuild the family. Ezra, Nehemiah, and Esther. Ezra and Nehemiah is really the prophets involved here. Esther is when the nation almost got wiped out by genocide in the book of Esther, where Haman was trying to kill every single Jew in the land, but Esther saves the day. She's married to the king, and you got to go read to find out the juicy details. It's an awesome story. So ENE, they come out of captivity. Ezra and Nehemiah rebuild Jerusalem. They rebuild the temple. They rebuild the walls. They gather everybody together, and they start fresh again. So ENE, you can say, is to rebuild the family. All right, what else do we have? Here we go. JPPES is the wisdom of the best. These are the wisdom books. JPPES, or I like to say JPPES, is the wisdom of the best. Now, you can do the acronyms. Just pray, please, and escape stupidity. I like that. JPPES, JPPES, just pray, please, that you'll escape stupidity. Either way you want to remember it, both are pretty good ways to remember that. Now we're going to do the 16 prophets, but there's 17 books. Don't let that bother you. Let's just remember the books, and we'll worry about how many prophets it was later, starting with Isaiah and Jeremiah. This is how I remember these 10, verse 10. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, and Jonah. I remember these by simply jumping. He says, I jump, then I'm led home, where I jump around and over jump some more. Okay, so Isaiah and Jeremiah, I jump, then I'm led home, LEDH, led home, and then when I get home, I'm not done jumping. I jump around and over jump some more. JAOJ, jump around, over jump some more. So there's 10 more prophets for you. And then after I'm done jumping, I don't have this part figured out, but man, hism. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Man, hism. That's Micah, Nahum, and then Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. But it's simply man, hism for me. When I'm done jumping, man, hism. Now, associations can be, you may not like these, you may have better ideas for them I suggest you create an association that you like, that'll stick out in your mind. Here's the thing about an association. Man, hisism, after jumping, I won't forget that personally. But the thing about an association is that it's something that's special to you, that sticks out in your mind, even if it makes absolutely no sense to someone else. Now, man, hisism, after jumping around, makes perfect sense to me. Now, we may actually have all of these letters and cute little phrases and rhymes remembered, but do we really remember the names of the books that are involved? For instance, if I get to man, hisism, I can remember that after jumping around, but do I really remember the names of these books? Like, what is H and what is Z? So make sure you understand the names of the books and not just the cute little rhymes and associations that we make. So let's start all over real quick before we end. God's eternal land, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Joshua judges Ruth, and from Ruth comes the truth. Then we have SKC, the kings that no longer be, from Samuel anointing the first king to the book of Chronicles, where they go into Babylon and no more kings exist anymore. They tear down Jerusalem. And then we have ENE. They rebuild after 70 years of captivity. They come out and they rebuild the city. And then in Esther, they almost get extinguished, but she saves the nation or family. They rebuild the family. ENE, they rebuild the family. And then we have JPPES, the wisdom of the best. Just pray, please, and escape stupidity. And then we have Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah. It says, I jump, I'm led home, and I jump around and overjump some more. And then we have man, hisism, because I show is hism when I'm done jumping around. Okay, I don't know what else I'm going to put on that, but so far, that's what I got. How about you fill in the blank on that last part? If you can find something that's a little bit easier to remember, I say go for it. And again, this is not about getting a gold star or a cookie and being better than someone else because we know these things. It's just keeping our mind on the amazing book, the Bible, instead of wasting our time on TikTok and YouTube. All right. I love you guys. I hope that helps you remember all the Old Testament books. And if you want more like this, click the like button below. Click the like button and leave a comment below, and we'll try to come up with ways of remembering the priests, the prophets, and all kinds of different things to remember in the Bible. It's a never-ending journey to remember the things in the Bible. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next video. God bless you. And thanks for your donations. I really appreciate your donations. God bless you. Peace.